Thank you very much and good evening.
You know something, this past week, if you're reading the papers and everything, I think you read about a revolution in Greece. The army threw out the premier and took over the government. The army just came right in Greece and threw out the premier and took over the government. The army did this.
That's right.
And we'd like to be the first TV show to recognize that new government in Greece.
Now, wait a minute, Tommy. That's all nice. That's well and good. But television shows, they do not recognize other governments.
Well,
you see, you have to be a government to recognize another government. Say, if we were a government...
I'm a person, Dickie.
I know you're a person.
Government by the people, for the people, and in the people. And I recognize
You do not recognize government.
People I recognize.
No, it's stupid. It's stupid. You can't do it, but it is true. It's really true. Over the weekend, or not really the weekend, last week, the Greek army did overthrow the Greek government. That's true.
Yeah, they just threw up the government.
Tommy, not throw up. They threw out.
No, they threw it up. See, if they got sick of the government and just threw it up. No, this is very important, because the people should have the right to overthrow the government and change, like even right here in this country. If there's something that we don't like, we have the right as members of this country to stand right up and throw the government right out. Just march right over and throw them right out.
Now, wait a minute, Tommy. You love this country.
I know I love this country. I'm not too sure about the government.
Now, wait a minute. That is not how he feels. And Tommy does not... Wait a minute. He does not advocate throwing over the government. You don't, do you?
I don't advocate throwing over the government. I was just saying that to keep them on their toes.
It's the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. With guest star Karl Ryner, Jannie Smith, The Happening, Nelson Riddle and his orchestra, and the Jimmy Singers. From Television City in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen, meet the Smothers Brothers.
Thank you. All right, Tommy, now why don't you tell everybody the new song we're going to do tonight to launch out a new career, a new facet in our many-faceted career.
See, what my brother's talking about is the fact that my brother and I are joining together to start singing different types of song, to branch out, to give a new facet to our career.
That's right.
We'd like to do a teenage love song, a young people's song, encompassing the extremes of the emotional spectrum. For teenage love is not a simple thing.
Right.
It's a complex and many splendid thing, and colors and weird things happen. First, this song we'd like to do has the unhappiness and the tragedy and the end of the world feeling that teenage love generally feels.
That's right.
A young person's love, when it has gone wrong, has so much unhappiness, and
the heartache is real, it's genuine. Just because they're teenagers, just because they're children, 13, 14, 15, 16, doesn't mean
10,
they
11, 12 years old, these kids.
Well, it doesn't mean that they cannot react to have the same depth of feeling as an adult.
Because this song we'd like to do encompasses the extremes, the elation and the happiness, and also the depression and the unhappiness. For teenage love is not a middle-of-the-road thing, but a combination of the extremes. This song features my brother and myself, featuring my brother, and it features my brother's impassioned lyric tenor voice singing this song, which he gained, this feeling he's gained through bitter experience of having a frustrated young
Now,
teenage...
wait a minute, that's not true. I was very happy as a teenager.
But frustrated. This song is about a lovely teenage girl named Jenny Brown, eyes sparkling, alive, and lovely. As I was walking by the shore, I happened there to see a woman's form lying there as still could be. The dress she wore was gingham blue, her hair all tumbled down. It might have been my own true love, my sweetheart, Jenny Brown. I grabbed her arm, and then I turned around. Whoa, alas, it was my own true love, my sweetheart, Jenny Brown. Oh, Jenny Brown. Why did I treat you cruel? There was tears in your eyes as you ran away from me. And now here I find you, all still on the beach, all still in sandy flies and seaweed. I stared into her lovely face, a face that used to clown. I saw one eye a flicker, then wink and open round. Ha-ha, she laughed and jumped up tall. I bet you thought I drowned. What a rotten sense of humor has my sweetheart, Jenny Brown.
Well, at least it had a happy ending, right?
Yes, it did.
You know, a few weeks ago, we had the very talented Karl Ryner on our show, and we had such a good time with him that we decided to ask him back tonight.
That's right.
Now, even though Karl is in the midst of developing a new television show, writing a play, and directing a movie, he agreed to make the time to appear on our show tonight. Isn't that wonderful?
I think it is, and in the days, in times in which we live now, it's nice to know that a guy will do anything for a lousy buck.
Well, that's not the whole point. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, our good friend, Karl Ryner. Karl, it's really great to see you. You know, you're one of our very favorites.
Well, I always thought so until,
Until what?
You didn't see it, huh?
See what? What are you talking about?
You didn't see the sign with my name on it in the opening credits?
Yeah, fine.
You didn't see how they misspelled it? R-Y-N-E-R?
No, wait a minute.
I don't spell my name that way.
I think you're mistaken. We never...
I'm not mistaken. I saw it.
Well, I could show you the
Show
sign
it to
if
me.
Now, listen, Sonia is
Who's
the girl...
Sonia?
Sonia's the girl who carried it in the opening. She printed it and carried it. Come on out, Sonia.
Okay, if she printed and
Sure.
carried it, she
I'll
also
show-
misspelled it.
I'll show you.
Oh, there it is. There it is. R-Y-N-E-R. I don't spell my name that way.
That's the way you spell your name.
Well, don't tell me how I spell my name. I've been spelling my name since kindergarten. I don't spell it R-Y-N-E-R.
You look cute when you get mad. I'm sorry, baby. Now, Mr. Ryner, honey, how is your name spelled?
Oh, this is fine. R-Y-N-E. That's fine. How do you spell your name? Sonia, S-O-N-I?
While our talented guest is out printing up a new sign, we'll have a brief word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, Karl Ryner.
The signal, the wind-up, the stretch, and the throw. It's 3-2, and everyone is tense. The batter connects with a powerful blow and sends that apple high across the fence. To see that horsehide soaring through the air, I tell you, folks, there's nothing to compare with baseball. You're out at the old ball game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the old ball game. A national pastime and the dream of every American boy to be a baseball hero like Sandy Koufax, Lou Gehrig, Ty Cobb, or the greatest hero of them all, the hero of the 1923 World Series, the denizen of the diamond, the pitching fool, Thomas Bolin Smothers. Back in the year 1915, Thomas Bolin Smothers was a kid like any other kid, yearning to be a baseball player. He had the perfect build for it. He was tall and gangly and loosely put together. One day he made up his mind that he wanted a nickname, like all other great sports figures had.
I shall name myself after my favorite idol, Babe Ruth. Yeah, from now on, I'll call myself Ruth Smothers.
But soon he dropped the name. None of his buddies wanted to play with a boy named Ruth. Oh, few wanted to date him, but... When he was 15 years old, young Smothers realized his lifelong dream. His rich uncle died and willed him a real baseball.
Wow, a real baseball. Thanks, dead uncle.
Young Smothers loved that baseball. He may have loved it a little too much. He played with that baseball every day until the horsehide wore off it, and then he put tape on it. As the years went by, he put on more and more tape because he loved that baseball.
I'm gonna put another piece of tape on my baseball. Toss me my baseball.
Then young Smothers' break came when he got an offer to join the New York Nats. They liked the way he pitched.
Gosh, who, me? I'm really excited. Thanks a lot. Nats, me, pitch. Wow.
They liked the way he pitched, but they weren't too crazy about the way he talked. Came 1923, the World Series between the New York Nats and the New Jersey Mosquitoes. The final game, the game of the century. It was a hot, blistering afternoon. The Mosquitoes and the Nats were dropping like flies. By the ninth inning, the Nats are leading by 1 run. Smothers is 1 out away from victory. The tense faces wait expectantly. The gallant denizen of the diamond reassures them that they can count on him.
Don't worry, I'll do it. I won't let you down. You painted faces, you.
1 more strike, and it's all over. Smothers is feeling the pressure. He rubs the rosin bag. He hitches up his pants, wipes his brow, pinches his ear, tightens his belt, rubs his nose, touches his ear again, picks up the rosin bag once more, decides to take it home with him, puts it in his pocket. Doesn't have a pocket. That doesn't bother him. He wants that rosin bag. There's rosin in it. And his little brother Dickie has a bass fiddle without any rosin. So he puts it under his hat. Now he's ready. The cagey wizard of the mound has one more trick up his sleeve.
I just threw a curveball and a screwball. The batter naturally expects me to throw my fastball. So what I'll do is throw my slow ball. But he knows I know he expects a fastball, and I'll change it to a slow ball. So what I'll do is I'll change it to a screwball. But maybe he knows. I knows. He knows that I knows. So what I'll do is throw my slow ball.
He's winding up. Looks around. And here it comes. His famous super slow ball. The batter swings.
Guess he knew I know he knew.
But baseball fans are a fickle lot. And that day, they turned their backs on the tall, gangly Smothers.
Don't turn your backs on me!
He was left with nothing but his memories and his old tape baseball, which he Yes, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
One of the big things in the motion picture business in recent years is the underground movie. And these are not made by any motion picture studios, but are made by individual artists for the purpose of self-expression. They're made on a shoestring, without a plot, and, of course, without professional actors. We thought you'd like to meet one of these underground movie makers tonight, so ladies and gentlemen, meet Mr. Andy Yehu. How do you do, Mr. Yehu?
How are you, man? It's good to be here.
Nice to have you on the show.
Wonderful to be here. It's a beautiful opportunity.
What do you happen to be doing right now? What are you doing?
I'm on film, man.
Oh,
Don't touch me. I'm doing a new motion picture of mine called Mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
All right, man. I've got 3,000 feet of film on my mouth.
Would you mind putting the camera down so I could interview you?
Man, let me get another foot in my mouth, will you? It's a sequel to my latest motion picture called Hand.
Hand?
I just shut my hand in this position for 182 hours.
That's fascinating.
It's also painful. Would you mind folding my hand for me? I can't get it shut.
Well, which way?
Well, inwards, man. In. I don't want to get it hung on my clothes.
Oh, there you are. Can you tell me, Mr. Yehu, how did the name Underground Movie come up? Mr. Yehu,
Just
please.
keep going, man. I'm taking you.
Okay.
For posterity.
Thank you. I wondered, how did the term Underground Movie come about?
Well, man, in the beginning, in the early days, we couldn't get regular movie distributors to show the film, so we'd...
This was because, were they dirty films? Is this why they didn't want to...
Hey, man, what's your language? Dirt is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, yes, I understand. Well,
A nice piece of dirt.
That's very good. Send me a copy.
I will,
anyway,
man.
you didn't answer my question, Mr. Yehu. How did the Underground name come about?
Well, I was trying to say, man, before you so rudely interrupted me with dirt, we couldn't show them in regular movies, you understand? So we had to rent, little basement rooms and show them under the ground, you understand? So that's it, underground, hence for underground for ground. Under, not over, but under the ground. You little star, you. I made you what you are today, man. What do you give me? Nothing but pain. Never let your left hand know what your right hand's doing, baby. It'll break your heart.
All right, Mr. Yehu, that's a very sad and touching story. Now,
You got great pores, man. You ever think of...
Never noticed. Mr. Yehu, please, I'm trying to ask a question now. Is it true that you do not use professional actors in these movies?
Right, man. I use honest people doing honest things,
well, actors
man. Real life, man. I mean, I take my camera to hotels and restaurants and real homes, and I shoot through windows, you understand? Show real life.
Well, tell me, are these, Mr. Yehu? Now, please. Mr. Yehu, are these movies successful, this type of movie?
Well, you'd be surprised at the amount of money people would pay to get those pictures back.
Before you leave, I would like to say I'm sure we'll all be looking forward to your next picture.
No, man. Backward.
No, I said forward.
No, you'll be looking backward at my next picture because I'm running the film in my next picture backwards.
Oh.
And you will see a scrambled egg, unscramble, hop back off the plate and into the pan. And then it will go up into the broken eggshell, which will assemble into the original egg, which will then pop back into the chicken. Which will be a new experience.
I'm sure it will be.
Especially for the chicken.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Andy Yehu. Let's focus here.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little earlier in the show we sang a song about the ballad of Jenny Brown, fictitious girl. Now we'd like you to meet a real-life girl with the same type of kind of common name, Jannie Smith. She's not a common singer, though. Jenny worked with Dick and I in Las Vegas, and we're happy to have her on our show with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Jannie Smith.
The old merry-go-round. I like to play lover, but don't like to get stuck. I like my 2 feet on the ground. I may date a boy nightly or kiss him politely, but will he get under my skin? Well, my friends, it all depends on the mood I'm in. I like to hear opera or I like to rejoice. Not the 3-6-2 kind. Whatever the option is, whatever the choice, I like to make up my own mind. If the choice were to break up, kiss him and make up, I try not to lead with my chin. But my friends, it all depends on the mood I'm in. I may change, who can tell? I may suffer the pangs of remorse. I may change beneath the spell of that old irresistible force. But I'm going to single, oh, don't look find me caught up in that marital spin. Yet someday I may sight one who looks like the right one and walks down the aisle with chagrin. You see, my friends, it all depends on the mood I'm in. I may change, who can tell, go in my own sweet way. Who can say, things are changing every day. But I'm going to live single, oh, don't look at me, caught up in that marital spin. Yet someday I may sight one who looks like the right one and walks down the aisle with chagrin. You see, my friend, it all depends on the mood I'm in.
Jenny, that was just great.
Thank you, Dickie.
Tell me, Jenny, is Jannie Smith your real name?
Yes, why?
Well, see, Smith is a name people use when they check into hotels. You know, under a phony name, they use the name Smith.
I know, but that's really my name, Jennifer Ann Smith.
That's
there are a
real?
lot of Smiths.
Yeah, that's a pretty name, Jennifer Ann. But the reason I asked you that is, I wonder what people do named Smith who check into hotels. Do they use a phony name?
No, what we do is we check into a phony hotel and use the real name.
That's a very good answer. And we'd like to check into a song. It's a real song. And it's entitled Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly.
Why he had to go, I don't know. He wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I'm
We'll be right back with Karl Ryner, Jannie Smith, and the happenings on the second half of the Smothers Comedy Brothers Hour.
Well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry, Dick. That's all right, Tom. You go ahead. No, you do it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the second half of the Smothers Comedy Brothers Hour with Karl Ryner, Jannie Smith, the happenings, and myself, Tom and Dick Smothers. We do everything as a unit. Oh. Hi. Welcome back to the half of the Smothers Brothers show, which precedes the first half. Carl?
Nice.
What's the matter?
Where's Dick?
What do you mean, where's Dick? What's the matter with me?
I thought I was supposed to chat with him.
You're chatting with me. Do you like Dick better or something?
No.
He probably likes my mother, probably.
No.
They talked her in there like
No, I like you both the same. As a matter of fact, you're both where your success very well.
Thank you.
You're very, very famous all over the world now.
Not all over the world.
Oh, yes, in foreign countries, your show is seen.
Well, how can they possibly understand our show in a foreign country with different languages?
Well, that's true. It's true. They wouldn't be able to understand you in a foreign country. As a matter of fact, some people in our country have difficulty understanding. But what they do, what they do, Tom, is they dub it into a foreign language. The only thing different is the commercials.
Oh, naturally, the products would be different. Different countries have different products.
That's right, and they have different ways of selling them.
Would you show me a couple of those ways of selling, different products and things like that?
Sure, I'd love to, but I don't think I have the time.
I mean, couldn't you just take the time to do one for me, or?
I don't really have the time.
You're not going to do them for Dickie and I, huh?
I'll do it for Dickie. Now, if your show were in Italy, your commercial, Tommy and Dickie, might sound something like this. Buongiorno. E vado guardando, ti può a little closer, please. Evangelico. E fondo un beccato, ne vi la poppiare, ne vi tuare, in the second half of the Smothers Brothers Comedy, Smothers. Vi giornica, I fontuni la parnovielna, vanciore che regale. Perfetto, no? Non perfetto. E fontuni la mozzumilla palaccio bella, con un matti venore. Perfetto. E lo giungela, perfetto. Buongiorno nose, below a little bit of nose job, okay? But perfetto, monster perfetto. E buongiorno the skin va un nice close shave. Buongiorno ma rivantor perno vidore. E figure the build, mangiano vero, col barno, and the legs are beautiful, believe me, I've seen it. Non mangiare vero. Guarda faccio via. Perfetto, sì? Perfetto? Non perfetto. Buongiorno barco di bindo, ripiardo. Giovanni, peggioro do. Sofia, Giovanni.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
Non perfetto. E buono signor, che non mi va. Sì, signor. E buongiorno your heart trouble?
No.
No, e buongiorno no heart trouble. She, a bad breath. In America, con vengono in America, United States, vengono no bad breath, vengono vanno chew gum, spearmint gum, vengono vero, vi guardi. In no work. Vengono bene, guardi, vengono libera, open the mouth, chum up, e man chum, e vengono guardi, non vado ciù, in no work, vi vengono lì, per tornare, per fare, Giovanni, Sofia, Giovanni, Sofia.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
The gum, non work, the gum. Please? Grazie. Buongiorno via. Last time I use a brother-in-law. Mention again. E for non mi carne, America per giorni vi lo piarno No gommet is een mouthwash. De gommet je waren een mouthwash. Ik ben sweet tongue mouthwash. Non mangia, non marvito, non work. E van giù work, vi far dire. Signora, e gargale. Very nice. You speed him out. No, not jumping over. Nice and nice. Buongiorno per Giovanni. Giovanni.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
Buongiorno, che per no ce ne va e lo voglio per figli mam, de gomme, le moto non ce ne vele, portiamo boliviano, vino, la Roma vino. Sì, buongiorno mi con il vino sapiano, bottone è perfetto. Mi trovo, c'è okay. Drink him. Oh, drink. Drinky, you drunky, drinky. Drinky. Buongiorno, che il vostro, se vino, Derek, beh.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
Buongiorno. But she still got bad breath, but he don't care. Tom and Dick, are you watching? If your show is ever sold to Germany, the commercial may sound something like this. Guten Abend. An das hündige Schritt der Streitenfelde was Seiten in der Morgen über das Feld auf der Sick und Ziele kommt zum a headache. Dinge, und das Stomach. Das Bild of das Ding, das Stomach, was tun das sonst in Amerika? Aspirin. Nicht der Bandöne Aspirin, weil das Bühne, what you need, a good breakfast. Ja. Und das war das Breakfast von der Vollführer, was da? Sugar frosted Nazis. Nazis, ja. Ich fand nicht bekommen, was seine Völker hin. Was das strichelt das Nazis in das Bowl, in der Fünfstürm, das Band, das Gleitenföhn, das nice Milky. Ja, und das nice... Und das pur Kau. Somebody overpasteurized the cow. Und eine von den Millionen, was dann Amerika war so still, lieber suchte, Snip, Crackle, Pop. Snip, Crackle, Pop. Amerikanische Cereal, deutsche Cereal, Snip, Crackle, Bang! Und das Heimgeföhn, das kann... Und das Preisen sei da Monaco. Ja. Und das war das Guinness, ja. Und von der Sphäre wird der Vögel verzeihen auch Contest. Von der Steden Contest. Mit so einem simples Änderungen den Contest, wir machen dort sehr, was die Box ist, sehr um die Box of the Cereal. Von der Steden was Steden Vögeln in 25 words or less. Ich habe never gewähnt an Nazi because... Ja, und was denn the winners, was the winner will get a new passport and a trip to Argentina, but ja, 2 weeks at the Hilton Bowman to play with your leader. Ja, und das sehen wir das Ganze. Sugar frosted Nazis by Nazis. Sugar frosted Nazis by Nazis. Orange!
That's our pal Karl Ryner, very talented and funny man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to listen to a group called The Happenings. They have a new hit on an old song from the days of the Depression. But there's nothing depressing about the way they do this song. It's George Gershwin's I've Got Rhythm, and it's sung by The Happenings. It's an old song, and it looks like it's going to be one of the top songs in the country by one of the top groups. Ladies and gentlemen, I've Got Rhythm with The Happenings.
We sometimes lose our way. but I am never lost. I feel this way because
The Killing of Julius Caesar, as performed by the inmates of the Smothers Brothers Asylum under the direction of the Marquis de Ryner.
We're having an orgy, a typical orgy. The vino is flowing, excitement is growing, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, yeah. The orgy is here. Here's Brothers.
Got a real good group tonight here. Friends and Romans, we make holiday and rejoice in the triumphant return of Julius Caesar. We shall partake of food and wine and make merry, and a nice welcome home orgy. Children under 21 not admitted to the orgy without a decadent parent. Slave, slave, where's my slave? That's enough, Twiggy. Where is my wreath?
Your wreath?
Yes, my wreath. I need a wreath, of olive leaf, to welcome Caesar home. Yes, sir.
Here you are, master.
That's backwards, and that's the great Cassius.
Have no fear, Cassius is here. Summer, winter, spring, or fall, I'm the greatest of them all. Let's hear it from me now. Here.
Nay and double nay, Cassius. Caesar is the greatest Roman of them all.
I'm the greatest alive. I'll take him in 5. I'll knock him down and take his crown.
That's really terrible.
I know, but it's topical.
But what you're saying is treason. What art thou driving at?
Canst thou keep a secret?
I art. What is the secret?
You are going to kill Caesar.
I'm going to kill Caesar?
Lower your voice.
I'm going to kill Caesar.
What this foul deed you suggest? Caesar is my greatest friend. Ah, stupid reason. I am his loyalist subject. He is the moon and the stars. He is the light in all that is perfect. His heart is my heart. His hand is my hand. Caesar is beloved of me.
You better kill him. People are starting to talk about you two.
I can't think of one good reason to kill Caesar.
If you kill him, you will be emperor.
That's a pretty good reason.
That's the spirit, Brutus. I knew I could count on you.
Hark! Caesar cometh.
Yes, and I believe he has a new arranger. You must kill him.
It's a good arranger. I shouldn't kill the arranger.
Not the arranger, Caesar.
Oh, but I shall do it in my own way.
Do it any way you want. Stab him in the back, crack him in the head. Caesar, Caesar, dead, dead, dead. Yay!
Friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ears. My kind of town, old Roma is. My kind of town, old Roma is. My kind of plebeians too, plebeians too. Roma with you, and each time my Roma, old Roma is calling me home. Old Roma is. Just for singing alone, I should kill him. One town that won't let you down, it's my kind of town. Hail, Brutus, dear and loyal friend. I have brought many presents for you. What did you bring me, beloved dictator and monarch? I brought you many presents from my travels abroad. I brought you precious stones from Gaul. Gallstones? Be quick. This is the best present of all, Brutus. Direct from Egypt. And for you, my friend. Well, what do you think? Wow, what a great present! Woo-hoo! Like it? Oh, I love it. It's a great present. Can I take a present home with me now? Can you use one? Oh boy, can I take it? Be my guest. Get off the rug, lady. Wow. Hey. Brutus, what about Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt? Let her get her own rug. Let her get her own rug.
Don't you want to take me home?
No, you'd look silly on my living room floor. Besides, you wouldn't take a good wax. Maybe she would.
All right. Does Brutus dare refuse a gift from mighty Caesar?
Well, it was
You're a disgrace to the empire.
Well,
a callous, shameful blight on all the Roman legions.
Well,
you're an impudent, ungrateful, shameful, arrogant, insolent, contemptible, malicious, disrespectful, pompous, stupid lout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So am I.
Come, Cleopatra.
To kill or not to kill? That is the question. The populace showers Caesar with praise. When he came home, thousands lined the Appian Way to welcome him. All I got were two people sitting on the curb, cracking their knuckles. Rome always liked him best. She never liked me. Rome liked him best.
Brutus! Caesar is alive. You didn't do it. You could have killed him, but you blew it.
Stop that crummy rhyming or you'll get it too.
Now's your chance. Here's your knife.
When will I let him have it?
As soon as he gives his greeting. He always gives the same greeting. He says, "Hail, fellow Romans, citizens of the noble and exalted empire." When he says empire, zoink. Try it.
Hail, fellow Romans, citizens of the noble and exalted
Zoink!
Empire.
Not exalted zoink, exalted empire zoink. Empire zoink. He comes.
Hail, fellow Romans!
Step back just a hair.
Thank you, Brutus. Citizens of this noble and exalted!
Brutus, what are you doing here? Just keep going.
Where was I?
Exalted.
Exalted Empire! We come!
You're supposed to say zoink.
Zoink?
That's it.
Day two, zoink.
Caesar's dead as hard-boiled eggs. Now me and him have the prettiest legs. Our kind of town.
Oh, Roma is!
Our kind of town.
Oh, Roma is!
One town that won't let you down is our kind of town.
Well, Brutus, I guess that does it for tonight, huh?
Yep. Yes, Caesar.
Wraps it up.
Yeah. We want to thank Karl Ryner, Jannie Smith, The Happenings for being with us tonight.
Join us again next week for the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, when Tom and Dick's special guest star will be Carol Burnett and the Baja Marimba Band.
Good night. No, I mean, et tu, Brute. Zoink.
Good zoink, everybody.
Well, it sure doesn't sound like Gomer Pyle when Jim Neighbors lets loose with his powerful baritone. Be sure to listen on The Carol Burnett Show here tomorrow night.
The part of the underground movie director was played by Hamilton Kent. Also appearing on tonight's show were Pat Colson, Kitty Malone, and Sonia Haley. This is Roger Carroll speaking.